Oh, this is one account, and I'm just here with another video. Okay, if you go over here, you will get the light crossbow, okay? So I'm gonna be using a light crossbow later on. I said in the previous video I wouldn't, but I don't care about that. Generally speaking, it's not even worth it to use a light crossbow, even if it does more damage, just because it fires so much slower. Or rather, it has such a long recovery time after you fire it. But it is worth it for one particular boss fight. Probably two. I don't know what I'm gonna do for sure. Also, you might notice my souls. Oh, yeah, I didn't edit the video properly. Whatever. You might notice my souls change in a way that doesn't really make any sense. That's because I did a lot of things in a mishmashed way as I played today. I didn't really have a plan going into it, so I kept changing my mind as far as what I wanted to do. But anyway, the point is, I edited the video a lot just to make my actions make more sense. So you'll see. So I'll point it out when I get to some areas that I've edited. Alright, and I'm finally going to beat up Lautrec. You might notice he has black armor. That's because I installed a custom skin that I forgot to remove. I don't even really like the way it looks. Whatever. Picking off this guy right off the bat is a really good way to start it off if you're going to kill both of the phantoms. The easiest way really is to just ignore the phantoms and kill Lautrec really fast, and that's it. But in a previous video I said I would kill both of his phantoms, and I'm sticking to my word. I wish I hadn't said that, because killing both of his phantoms is number one, not challenging, and number two, takes a long time. But whatever. And you should pretty much leave Lautrec alone until you've killed the phantoms, if you want to kill both of them. Because Lautrec has a tendency to get in front of them and take damage even when you're trying to kill them. So you'll end up accidentally killing him first. Not that it matters, it's not like you get anything for it. Oh yeah, you saw there, probably, that when the phantoms and Lautrec himself fall off of the stairs, they take fall damage. And you can use that as a really completely skill-free way to kill them if you're, like, bad at the game. But they can't die that way. They can take damage. I don't know if it's down to 1 HP or a little above that or what, but they can take a lot of damage, but not quite die from it. Generally, my strategy, if I want to kill both of the phantoms, is to just lead the whole group around. You know, up the stairs and down the other stairs, and take shots at them whenever I get the chance. But this guy with the spear has just been being an idiot the whole time. So that didn't really work out. I decided here to just fight them like a real person. Lautrec can two-shot me, and he almost stunlocks me if he hits me once. So he is a little bit scary, but overall the fight's pretty simple. And the spear guy is not a threat at all. All of his attacks take a million years. I don't know anything about PvP, but I imagine the pike is worthless. But like I said, I don't know anything at all about PvP, so go ahead and crucify me if that's wrong. I'm slightly sorry that this fight took so long. But that's really just the nature of it. I don't know what happened there. When you've got Lautrec alone finally, if you just lure him onto the stairs and kind of take shots at him now and then you win. He tries to kind of block your shots, which is more effective than it should be considering he's just using a shuttle to block. But most of the time he'll try to roll past your shots, but his roll dodge timing is really bad, so half the time he'll just get hit by an arrow as he comes out of his iframes. Also, I don't know whether that effect is red tear stone or blue tear stone. I've never been hit by him after that effect shows up, so if it's red, I have no idea. I never mentioned it, but Ring of Fep is not allowed. I really should have just said in part 1 that anything that increases my health or gives me more defense is not allowed. Because if you're doing a no leveling run, like, what's the difference between using the Ring of Favor and Protection and putting some points into Vitality? I guess it takes up a ring slot, but whatever.
Thank you. I am Anastasia of Astora. Now I can continue my duty as a keeper. But I only hope that my impure tongue does not offend.
A lot of guys who play Dark Souls like Anastasia as a waifu. I personally think she's kind of an idiot. I prefer my girl snuggly. Don't get your hopes up, I'm not doing the Four Kings. I could have done a pacifist run through New Londo Ruins again, but since I can one-shot the ghosts now, I decided to just kill them because that's a lot of fun. I'm about to fast forward through it though, so don't worry. And also, of course, it's less risky. I mean, I'm pretty sure if you have perfect execution, you can make it through the New Londo Ruins 100% of the time without killing a ghost. But I don't necessarily have perfect execution. You can kill Ingward from outside of the ghost house, and you can get the key to the seal that way. That's what speedrunners do. But I like Ingward, and this isn't a speedrun, so I'm not doing that.
Well, this is a surprise. I get few visitors, save for ghosts. You have the Lord Vessel. Very impressive. I know exactly what your intentions are. You seek the four kings whom I guard over. This is the key to the seal. The four kings slumber in the deepest chamber of the ruins. Use this key to break the seal and open the floodgates. Oh, and do not forget, the dark wraiths reside in a dark void called the Abyss. But the Abyss is no place for ordinary mortals. Although, long ago, the knight Artorius traversed the Abyss. If you can find him and learn from him, the Abyss may prove surmountable.
Couldn't reach the Drake. What a tragedy. Like I said, I did some things out of order, so I went and did some other stuff and then came back here. But the point is, I came here in the first place to get the very large ember. That's to upgrade the crossbow I'll be using later. Who's mad that I got a chunk on the first kill? Not me. I got lost here, I'm sorry. Nothing to say here, the Dork Wraiths are the easiest enemies in the game. Not really, but they're easy. Another very hard mini-boss defeated. You know, if you think about it, my character is naked, and she's flipping and rolling around and walking around barefoot on this old nasty floor that's been covered in water for like 100 years or whatever. She's gotta have all kinds of infections. She did that in Blighttown too. Poor girl. Very large ember.
Don't get your...
This prowling demon is a good example of why I've waited quite a while to take out some of the mini bosses. It has a lot of health. All the prowling demons have a lot of health. And if I had tried to take them on with a +5 or whatever normal composite bow, it would have taken way too long. I'm heading to the Wolf Ring. In hindsight, it would have been a better idea to get the Wolf Ring before the Capra Demon fight. It makes the fight a lot easier, especially if you don't have any armor. But... whatever. I beat it, and it would have taken longer to get the Wolf Ring. Time to go kill a butterfly. It can actually be a little bit scary when it does its really hard-hitting but slow magic attack, because you barely have a chance to dodge it if you were shooting your bow. Another very hard boss defeated. I can't believe there are people who think this game is unfair. If someone showed this playthrough to, like, Darkside Phil, I think he would just explode. I mean, literally. With fire and everything. Time to go kill some idiots in the forest, because I said I have to. Another NPC that doesn't use its shield. Also, because that guy fat rolls, his rolls that try to dodge your arrows are pretty much completely ineffective. They work in your favor, if anything. This goofy-ass thief. I think everyone's had the experience where he just runs up to you and, like, stands there. Like that. Of course this guy's nothing because he tries to heal, and then he tries to punch you. He's stupid. Oh yeah, just to let you know, The rest of this video is going to be killing NPCs and killing the 3 great felines, so you can stop watching now, it's not interesting. Oh yeah. Killing some bushes too. They ambushed me. I felt a little bad about using cheesy strats on the cats, but I don't know how reliable it would be to beat them all at once, out in the open. That's 3 kittens down. I think this knight is identical to the other one. I really don't have any commentary to give right now. As for Ferris, she of course uses the black bow of Ferris, which fortunately is slower than your composite bow, so in a one-on-one fight she's easy. Can't use this stylish hat, it's against the rules, sorry. Bye.